Good morning. And today we're going to have a look around Newcastle, see if we can find some of the lost nightclubs of me early years. If you're around 50s, 60s, you might remember them. And stick around till the end for a bonus one. We're going to try and find 5, so let's begin. We'll start the first one in Lower Friars Street, and it used to be the entrance roughly around about here for Luli Vita, and it was opened in 1963, and it had a roulette wheel which paid for the top entertainment and the cuisine, the likes of Tom Jones, Lulu, Cilla Black, and even the Beatles. And the chicken came in baskets. It was even graced by boxing champ Joe Louis, and even the Courier twins popped in a couple of times. Eventually closed in 2002, and the building was converted into an apartment block, as you see today. And we'll move on to the next one, which is just around the corner. And roughly around here was the entrance to the Mayfair Ballroom, and that opened in September 1961. With its large hall, it could hold up to 1,500 people and had a resident band. In the late 60s, it became a major concert venue with the likes of Pink Floyd, The Who, and Led Zeppelin. It became a shrine to rock music. Even the likes of Black Sabbath and Nirvana played here. And also in the 80s, a dark and dank room was created in the club, and it was the birthplace and incubator to Newcastle's goth scene. But in 1999 it was demolished to make way for the Gate Leisure Complex. In 1925, the building behind me opened as the Oxford Galleries. Massive ballroom that could hold quite a few people. And it was like that until around about 71, when it changed its name to Tiffany's, which is where I remember it from. And it was like a nightclub, dance club, discotheque type thing. I always remember when you come out on the road behind me, you massive queues going up that way as you're waiting for the taxis, and just up to the right of me, left of you, there was the Keegan food courts selling hamburgers and hot dogs, and it smelled absolutely lovely at 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, they wouldn't last 5 minutes now. Health and safety would shut them down straight away. They'd stand there with fags in their mouth, but they were lovely at the time. And later on, it changed its names to the Studio, and then it changed to the Ritzy. You might know it as Diva, Icons, Liquid Envy. And there was another one I can't think of at the minute, it's some HQ. It closed in 2016, most of the building, I'll show you around the side, but the front end was saved because it's listed. But most of it was knocked down and turned into student accommodation. As you can see, it's just the front facade. It used to go all the way back here, but most of it's been knocked down. It's just this front bit now. Just across the road here was roughly where the opening for the Tuxedo Junction was. And it was opened in 1979, and it was owned by a former ice cream man, Michael Quadini. It was a truly aspirational night spot. Each table had a telephone on it, enabling admirers to talk to other tables if they like the look of them. A sort of early dating site. Although the loud music sort of made it invalid because you couldn't hear the conversation you were having. But it was like an early date enough. As we walk down to our last one, there's other ones that I would have missed, but I've been doing mainly the ones that I used to frequent. There's like the changes on Bath Lane, the Majestic, which is still there in some capacity, in Clayton Street. Yeah, bar 52s, bar 42. You had the Gray's Club on Grey Street. Sort of a top end club that. I probably missed a load out. No doubt you can put that in the comments, the ones I've missed, or even the ones I've mentioned if you've been to, if you remember anything. And just down underneath the Tyne Bridge there, you had the Tuxedo Princess. It was a former car ferry, and it was owned by Michael Condini. It was moored on the Gateshead side because Newcastle Council wouldn't give him permission to put it on the Newcastle side. It had bars on various decks and also had a revolving dance floor. And did you know, on one of the bars, a certain Cheryl Tweedy pulled the pints. And at some point they swapped the Tuxedo Princess for the Tuxedo Royal. The Tuxedo Princess was taken to Greece to be scrapped, and in 2007 the Tuxedo Royal closed and it was towed to the River Tees, to where it rotted away. And I told you we'll give you a bonus. This is the Quad building, and then on the third floor there, in the 70s and 80s, probably even the 60s, there was a big ballroom, and it eventually closed in 1998, and it's where I met Wallace. And I'm still with her today. Right.